Hey everybody, Glendale Mike, and I am out here at State Farm Stadium. I am in the legendary Gravedigger monster truck. I have a special guest with me, Mr. Adam Anderson. Adam's the driver of Gravedigger. This is Gravedigger 35. Adam, thanks for joining us today.
No, appreciate it, Mike. I'm glad you guys made it out, and I'm glad we're back here in Glendale for this is absolutely one of our favorite stops on the Monster Jam Tour. Coming to the stadium, it's unbelievable. The fans are great. The area is awesome, so thanks for having us back.
Great. I am going to try to make a graceful exit out of the truck as Louis shows us around here. And, well, he does. Can you tell us how your dad came up? Your dad, Dennis Anderson, obviously, he came up with the Gravedigger truck.
So back in the early 80s, he worked on a farm where he wasn't the wealthiest guy, and he was building this old truck out of junk parts and pieces. Well, as he was building this truck and working on it, he, the farmer's son came in, the people that owned this big farm he worked for, while he was in the granary sewing bags of grain with all the other guys on the farm, and he started talking smack to my dad. Well, he was talking about his brand new truck with all the new stuff he had on it, and my dad said, well, I'm going to take this old junk and I'm going to dig you a grave. So then all the guys were hooping and hollering and kind of cheering Dad on. And, so they put on his time card, they put the Gravedigger. He went home that night, spray painted on the side of the first Gravedigger, and the rest is history after that. He went out that weekend and kicked his butt, and then he's been known to be the Gravedigger ever since.
And of course, we are talking to you today because Monster Jam is back in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. It's tomorrow, which is Saturday for people who are watching. And it has the pit party. The big pit party starts off at 2:30. Doors are at 5:30, and then the big show's at 7. Can you start off by telling people, if they have never experienced Monster Jam, let's talk about the pit party first of all. People can get up and close with you, take pictures and photos and autographs and stuff like that. Talk about what that's like.
No, it's really great. Coming out to the pit party and getting to meet, all the fans. You guys can come out up close and personal. Whether you follow us, you know who we are, and then. But we take pictures with you, we do all the other, there's fun activities for the kids, a bunch of different stuff to do, but the best thing is you're on the track, you're right next to these 12,000 pound beasts and get to check them out. But then also, sometimes we're heroes to people and they get to meet their heroes, and that's great, man. So to be a part of that and to carry on with my dad, he did that from the beginning, and here we are again, back at Glendale, and we're gonna do it all over.
That's right, I was telling you before, my son, when he was 3 years old, he used to go to the Monster Jams, and he could tell me all the drivers, where they were from, so you're right, it's a great thing that they get to meet you and be interactive, and that's something that doesn't happen in every sport.
No, it really doesn't, and we're very fortunate for that. And it's like any job becomes tiresome, I guess you could say, and but that's what drives myself. That's what drives me. And my dad said this a long time ago. I remember him saying it. He said he doesn't drive for himself anymore. He drives for the fans. And he said that about midway through his career, and I 100% understand that, because the drive that they actually give us, one little guy or girl comes up and they just create that moment. You also create that moment with them and their family, and you cherish that forever. Right.
For you, it's a family affair. We've talked a little bit about your dad, but you have 3 siblings that also drive. What's it like having this in the family?
It's pretty awesome, man. And I think we take it for granted sometimes, especially me, because I have been doing it myself for 19 years, full-time, on the road, traveling around the country, around the world. But, now my brother Ryan Anderson drives a Son of a Digger truck. He will be here this weekend with us. Then my sister, Kristen Anderson, drives another Gravedigger. She's on tour somewhere else. I don't even know where she's at. And then my youngest brother, Weston Anderson, him as well. I can't keep track of them. They're young enough, they can keep track of themselves, and big bros here in Glendale to have some fun.
All right, now we're standing over by Zombie. Obviously, there are a lot of trucks and truck drivers, and you guys are kind of like a family, aren't you, traveling together?
We are, and you can I kind of see right here, it's, as soon as it touches that dirt, then it's a different story. As soon as you cross that line, we're no longer friends when we're out there. But behind the scenes, man, this is Barry Masauer. He's a great buddy of mine, been driving, competing for years, was actually discovered at our property in North Carolina, where the Gravedigger's from. He was discovered there by Monster Jam to become a Monster Jam driver by racing RC monster trucks.
That's really cool. When did monster trucks become such a visual event? Like the decorations, like the Zombie has the arms coming out. Gravedigger's obviously iconic. When did it become an event that the trucks became creative like that?
I feel like that was kind of like happening throughout maybe like the early 2000s, and it was a slow build up to it. and not really knowing what it was, as far as like it wasn't. I can't say it wasn't based towards kids. Of course, kids are drawn to big tires and dirt, but at the same time, then when you put this body on top of it, this concept body we call it, that it just draws everybody in. And you may think too that maybe it looks like it's for the kids, but then I love it. The moms and dads, they come here, they're pushing the kids to the side and cheering on their favorite truck after that.
Right. We talked a little bit before about Glendale, coming to Glendale. What's this track like for you, and what's it like for you being in the city and performing here?
You know, this is from down to, a lot of people ask, what's your favorite place to go to? I really don't have a favorite, but I do base it off of a couple things: how nice the city is and what kind of dirt they have. Glendale has great dirt. We love it. I do. I love it. It's kind of sandy. It's great for, it's a little forgiving for us to make some mistakes in the trucks and make some extra risks. But then also going into the city, man, we're always staying right around the area, right down by the stadium here, going over to Westgate, having a good time, seeing what kind of activities are going on over there. But then it all leads up to the Saturday. We're here in Monster Jam, and it's on.
Right, I got to ask you this, because I know if I were a monster truck driver and I'm driving in and I got traffic in front of me and I'm stopped, I'm thinking, man, I wish I had my truck here. I could just roll over some of those cars.
I feel like I take out all my road rage on the track, I think. And so it doesn't really, I just drive like an old man on the road, so I'm good.
All right, great. Adam Anderson, thank you so much for joining us, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Again, Monster Jam at State Farm Stadium. It's happening here, the pit party tomorrow, Saturday at 2:30, doors at 5:30, and the show's at 7. And as always, it's going to be an amazing time. So come check it out, and you'll see Adam and all of his friends and cohorts driving these trucks and doing some amazing tricks. It's going to be really cool.